Make sure you take it easy, buddy. Thanks for the bit. New window. I forgot it was fucking Monday.
Hello there. Hello there.
Hey, bub. Lucario, you're the winner.
And chat.
You're the winner today. Did you know that? You were the winner yesterday, I should say. Not the winner today. Maybe the winner today, too, because you're watching a Swolecat stream. Am I right, or am I right? Hey, GC. Oh, at least spit my gum out. Oh, shit, I didn't even get to retest Horny Jail. Sorry, I'm having a brain fart.
Go to Horny Jail.
Okay, good. It's working again. You fellas, it's okay. All right, let me go. Meme of the week. Oh, this is a Neko one. Oop. All right. Copy link. Oh, come on. Fat fingered the copy link and it went to open link. It's funny, I can always tell when it's toxic because it always goes to Reddit every single time. This man gets, he sources all of his memes from Reddit.
Looking at that list, bestie, I'd go with. Since Meowdy is literally just meow with cowboy energy. Though if Cowboy is saying it, maybe throw in a after for maximum yeehaw vibes. Or you could be chaotic and use. Instead to confuse everyone, that's what I do DBH. Manifest your own sound journey, I guess. Meow.
Alright, everyone. Welcome! Oh, do I gotta hydrate? I do already have to hydrate. Is attendance going? Okay, good. Attendance going.
Oh, Jimmy 1995, the man who retired from DJing because even the turntables were tired of his fast combos missing. Listen, Jimmy plays a character whose whole thing is being a doctor, but he can't even diagnose why Larry has more aura than him. Also not very good yet is the understatement of the century, babe. That's like saying I'm not very interested in granting wishes. You've been maining fast longer than some people have been alive, pair boy.
Cool. So, welcome in. I hope you guys had a good Monday. Mine was, I guess, kind of busy-ish. Oh, I got the egg. Did I saw GC. Is Moonke around? Can, Jimmy, if you're chilling for a little while, can you get rid of the water? If not, no worries. Neko is late, but he said he would be late, so that's okay. And Lucario has won the marbles. So, double winner. Choose your prize. Yeah. What a Monday it has been. It has been kind of crazy. I met with my... Okay, thanks, Moonke. I met with, like, the guy who has me on this new project. And I kind of did a big redesign. And basically he was like, yeah, I really like it, but we can't ship that. I'm like, fuck, man. I'm gonna have to build a fucking table. Raffle, Lucario, Pogo. There you go. Why no shipping? Because it was too big of a change and we're dealing with grandmas. But I'm just like, they was like, keep it so that we can sell it, or we can do it later. I'm like, okay, that's fine. I'm not here to argue with him. I put a lot of thought and effort into it, so I'm not gonna get upset, but gotta build a drop table. Gotta build a fucking Excel spreadsheet. Which is not how the web fucking works or is meant to work. It's so fucking dumb. But we will do it. If that's what they want, we will do it, which is stupid. So I'm gonna have to redo all my shit. Hopefully I can reuse some of it and just kind of move over. So, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I got my tea from the tea store. They were having a huge sale. It was like 30% off. Sorry, got a important massage. But yeah, the tea store was having a sale, so I bought more. Although I have too much already. And I was watching a video. This guy was like, I accidentally lost 70 pounds. I was like, oh, that's interesting. And then he was just kind of like, he's kind of explaining the steps that he was taking. And I was like, a lot of this is very similar to what I'm trying to do. He's like, don't focus too much on like a goal or whatever. Just try to like have a system of eating and stuff like that. Try to do more every single day, you know, like go out every single day and stuff like that. I'm like, that's good. And then he was like, dude, don't drink calories. Which I was like, that's very interesting. And he's like, yeah, man, like sauces and salad dressings and like all that shit has so much sugar in it. And he's kind of right, man. Like, it's kind of crazy how much like density that stuff has. And I also went to the store and I bought some pancake stuff. I just had butter though. I don't really like syrup that much. The crazy thing is I don't really like sauces all that much, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
Someone is a little sussy bucket here.
Again, my main goal for a bunch of stuff is like just lower cholesterol. Try not to eat like garbage, so not all the time anyways. It's okay some of the time. But I think generally I'm gonna try to not do that. But yeah, it was cool. I'm looking forward to trying out the new tea. I think it'll be nice. It'll be a good time. Sucks if you have a favorite meal. Dude, my problem is I like a lot of stuff that's like fried and stuff like that. I'm trying to cut all that shit out. Yesterday was a wonderful stream. I I feel anytime I have rage, I'm just Thanks, bub. Yeah, I'm glad. Most people seem to like it, so I don't know. I was kind of thinking maybe we could do when we hit. Oh,
first of all, my name is Zara, not Bob. Bob is probably manifesting somewhere in a dimension where people respect names and basic comprehension skills. Second, you're welcome, I guess, for whatever mystical service you think I provided just now. That's a you problem to figure out. Maybe check your Mercury retrograde before you start misidentifying genies who are too fabulous for this energy. Meow. Hey finance boy, Moon K wants to know about the testosterone store. This sounds like your department since you're always trying to sell something. What's the deal with that?
The Testosterone Store. A Just Tie that's one of our premier wellness ventures under the Fundamental TM umbrella, Moonkesh. We specialize in both emotional and physical gains, helping blue eggs transform into golden eggs through confidence-based financial products. The store offers premium testosterone supplements, motivational spreadsheets, and our exclusive bull market energy drinks that come with free investment advice. It's all about channeling that masculine energy into smart financial decisions, if you catch my drift. Winks. We even have a special package deal. Buy 3 months of supplements and get a free Poon coin. The emotional connection between physical vitality and portfolio performance is undeniable. Also, buying Bun could get you enough for a Cola or My Melody plushie after your gains. OKE -15.
Yeah, I also started thinking a lot more about, well, sorry, what I was going to say before I got so rudely interrupted is that, yeah, the -15 is from the volume. I'm actually going to, like, rework a bunch of stuff. I'm going to add unit tests and stuff. I kind of caved in, and because with the animation project, I'm just like, dude, I need some help writing this shit. So I got a caved. I got a Claude subscription, and I started tinkering with it and just going. Although it's really funny because it said session limit reached. I don't know what that means. Oh. Oh, okay. Okay. Anyways, but be careful with slop. Yeah, we're gonna basically, I'm going to... I mean, like, I'm having to do, like, big refactoring tasks. So, like, for example, I mean, I can show you guys a little bit.
While filing nails. Okay, so, like, the Empress energy is already within you, bestie. You don't chase the crown, you manifest it through strategic decision-making and emotional intelligence. The path reveals itself to those who align their chakras with political ambition, you know? Also, Mercury is in retrograde, so if you make any bad choices, blame that, not me. Meow.
So I'm just kind of having it, like, do a lot of, like, refactoring. So, like, let me give you an example. There's 2 different types of imports and exports in JavaScript, and I'm having it go from the old one to the new one. Also, can I get rid of the water bottle, please? And then I'm also going from, right now it's a command line app that runs a, like, web server. And I'm having it go from that to a UI, which is letting me, like, going to let me test way better. And I'm also going to start writing tests. So, a lot of things are happening. So it's just kind of going to help out.
Girl, what? Okay, so like, when Uranus is in retrograde, it's giving rebellion arc energy instead of Mercury's technology hates me vibes. Mercury retrograde messes with communication and tech, but Uranus retrograde? That's more like internal revolution time. You start questioning all your life choices and whether society's rules even make sense. Basically, Mercury retrograde is chaos on the outside, Uranus retrograde is chaos on the inside. Both suck, but in different fonts. Why? Is Uranus doing something weird right now? That sounds like a you problem. Meow.
So as I was saying, I'm having it do a bunch of, like, refactoring stuff. But I
floats lazily while checking my cosmic planner. You've got Road to Empress tomorrow at 7 p.m. Est. Great Ace Attorney with R0 Y'all Bunny on Friday, Little Kitty Big City with Puma on Saturday, Website Works Sunday, and Malviolence Monday. full Mercury retrograde energy having to remind you of your own schedule, but that's literally why I exist. Manifest some organizational skills, bestie.
Sorry. So what I'm doing it is having it do basic refactoring tests, and I'm going from a command line app to UI. We're gonna add a bunch of tests. We're gonna make sure everything works. It should allow me to go faster. But like basically, if you're worried about slop, I'm putting in a lot of guardrails to prevent slop from happening. But I do want to have it so that they all have unique animations. Is kind of like my end goal of like starting to do all of this. Because like learning how to do VMC and like changing the bones and shit all the time, I'm like, man, that's not gonna be. I don't want to do that. That's good. This is like a little bit above my pay grade and a little too much work, so I'm just kind of like supervising. And so far, it's pretty good. Guardrails is one of them. Remembering, like, so for example, like doing TypeScript instead of JavaScript, then there's types. And so if there is an error with it, if it writes code that has a type error, we can now tell it to like, hey, you have an error. You need to go fix that before we like commit it. And adding tests is going to be like, oh, you know, you wrote this thing and you changed this thing and it broke this test case that we wrote. Go fix it. You broke something, right? So basically that's what I mean by guardrails, is to basically just have systems in place so that it can't fuck things up. But yeah, so that's kind of the thing for what's going on there. And I think it'll be good. Like, it'll be a long process. Like, I actually had it change the attendance thing. And I was thinking, because I was like, oh man, how am I going to do this? What is the best way to do it? And it was like, oh, you should just like see when they call the thing and see if the day is different. Like, keep track of the day that they called it. And if the day is different, then add it. If it's not different, then like ignore it. I'm like, yeah, that's probably a good idea. So now attendance will, like, if we crash, it's not really that big of a deal, is what I would say. Besides the like, the start stream isn't the problem, it's the end stream. So, which is good. So there's like a lot of stuff that like I'm doing, but again, like, I think in general, it's way better at like targeted tasks that are very, very, very specific instead of like build me an app. Cause I'm having a hard time with like, I'm like, hey, I want you to do this. Go do it. I'm like, have Swolbay make a peace sign and then go like this. It's like, it fucking can't. It's like all the fingers are reversed. It's like this. It's like, I'm like, no, that's wrong. That's the opposite of what you need to do. But I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make it. I think I'm gonna make it like do fists. Like I'm gonna be like, all right, we're gonna write a unit test for fists. We're gonna write a unit test for like completely splayed hand, stuff like that. Wings. I'm talking about Swolbay, like the assistants. I want to refactor them for a bunch of things. And like, I want to make it so they all have unique animations. Because right now they all have the same animation and it does that stuff, which isn't great. And if we go to like various, various places, right? Like if we go to the cat tree, right? They have this animation, but this animation is the same for like every single person. And actually, I think this would be a good animation for Swolbay, but like this animation makes no sense for Zara. You know what I mean? And like, I think initially I'm gonna just have like a starting animation. For like, right now I'm just doing like standing versus sitting. And I want to have it so that like every like 1 to 3 minutes, they do a unique thing to them. I think I'm going to start out with like 5 of those for both standing and sitting, and we'll kind of see how that goes. But obviously that's like a shit ton of work, which is why I'm kind of going to the dark side But again, gonna try to like really like lock it down before I go forward and be very cautious and stuff like that and make sure things still work and in general just like try to keep the code that I have, just add more tests around it.
The top of your booty jiggling out your jeans, baby, pull your pants up. I like it when I see you do it better than I've ever seen it done before. A lot of women drop it to the ground, but how low can you go? Lower than your mama's ever seen it in a lifetime. Never would have imagined it, not even in her right mind. Practice in front of that mirror, now you doing it on the dance floor. Mad cause I can't get with your chick, just show me how to dance. I may not wanna get low, so I post it up kinda like a play.
Doing any more assistance? The chibis and the loafs, the loafs probably wouldn't be as bad, but the chibis I think would be rough just because their positioning is really fucking weird. And I need to like go and fix it, but like I think like when I tried to use a chibi, it was bad. So I think honestly, I think if I was gonna add an assistant, I would want it to be somebody who made sense from like a lore reason. For example, like I know we were kind of talking about it yesterday. Also, hi Larry. But like having like Goth Bay's counterpart in Cow Bay's universe. So the Goth Cow would be cool to do. You know what I mean? Would be cool to see other assistants in the background and maybe do something funny. Could be possible. However, right now, with my GPU fucking dying, I cannot do it. But yeah, it would be cool to just have like, you know, whatever. Like, I kind of the thing that I want, but like, how does Grunge Bay's lore fit into everything else? That I don't know. That I'd have to think about, right? And again, like, I think like an easy layup is like, you know, like you go like, okay, whatever, like Nun Bay's universe. What does Swole Bay look like in that? You know what I mean? Where is Grunge Bay a like who is Grunge Bay, right? Like there's a lot of questions that I'd have to ask, right? Goth Bay's Cow Bay universe counterpart, but she's not a cow, she's a cat. Right? And I kind of feel like for Cow Bay, instead of being cows, they should be, or instead of being cats, they should be like barnyard animals, right? And how does she interact with all that other stuff? I'm just like not ready for all of that. I'm really not ready for like adding anybody else. I think it would be like really, really confusing, especially when we don't even have the redesigns for like Zara and stuff. I think it's a little bit too far ahead, is what I'll say. Oh, don't worry about it, Larry. We starting the SK universe. I mean, like, we already have it. Like, to be honest, 8 fucking assistants is already so much. It's so much. And we already have, like, them communicating. And the problem is, like, trying to, like, line everything up. You know what I mean? So I think, like, probably what would be better than what we have right now, where I'm, like, different points in the room. It would be like, and I've already mentioned this, that I would want to do, I'd want to do different, I kind of mentioned this where I want to rebrand where it's more of like a sitcom, right? And if we could do something where it's like, okay, they're at the cafe, right? Like, if there's a place where I can be like, okay, this makes sense. There's really only one scene, right? Because, like, right now we have multiple scenes in the room, which makes sense. But I think if we're like, oh, I'm going to your sister's house, and then it goes, do, 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 and then it's like, oh, we're over at, here. Do, 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 do. That's me. And then we're like all sitting down, and we can actually do like a lot of really interesting camera work. I think that would be really cool. But I have not thought about that. What is this? Anon, is this what you want? I'm sorry, I already got something. We've had that for a while. For Christmas, solid plastic toilet seat. Colors, beautiful pearlized colors. Rose, blue, green, yellow, tan, white, lilac. It's only $5.95. I had to buy a new toilet seat to fit the bidet. Doing a 5-hour sitcom episode for a stream, I'd watch that. Like, it would still be gaming though, but I would want, like, I want more of that, I think, you know what I mean? And I think it would be cool too if you guys could be like, oh, again, we'd have to get more worlds, but we could be like, oh, you know, like, name the scene and name who you want there. And then we have like the current assistant, me, and like one other one, and then they could like talk to each other and stuff. Again, this is like things that I've been thinking about and would be like years in the making. So we kind of have to like get there first. How would you lead a sitcom parts and stream? You know, probably do channel points. You know what I mean? Or if I felt like I had a good joke, you know? Kind of what we do right now. But I don't know, just kind of rebranding towards that I think would make a lot of sense. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see. But getting these guys to have different movements per character and getting the fidget system in place, once we get that, I think it'll feel a lot better. And then like also having the redesigns as well. So I'm just waiting on a lot of shit is I guess what I would say. Things are in place. It's gonna be a lot of work. I also need to do the dungeon crawler stream, which reminds me, since we did the fighting game thing, next month we're gonna start next month we're gonna start the Final Fantasy remake. Oh, Long Johnson. And then we are going to, then the last thing will be the dungeon crawler stream. Have you attempted to see if they can run individually on separate computers, but somehow are connected to yours without limiting the GPU? Yeah, so Wings, I have actually gone into like what my setup is right now, and technically she is already running on a separate GPU, so is Swole Kid. They're actually already on a second GPU. And I have like a Threadripper system, so I'm not really worried about CPU. GPU is the limiting factor, but the real problem is that this room is 4.1 million polygons. So, if I was talking to Crispy, the PlayStation 2 can only render 10,000 at a time. We're like a crazy amount higher than like the PlayStation 2 could even render, right? And so that's the big. What about the PS3? I have no idea. So once we get that optimized, the stream will stop crashing. And then we will be fine, and we won't be like really GPU bottlenecked. But I've already gone down the route of offloading as much as I can onto other GPUs. I mean, like, let me check right now. Let's see where we're at for CPU. There's actually a video about it if you want to watch on my. Yeah, so we're like at 35% CPU, which is kind of what I would expect. 32% memory, 3% network, and 97% GPU. $8 to 10 million polygons for the PS3. You could repurpose a but like here's the problem: is sending unfortunately, Wings, it just doesn't work like that. The issue is like if I want to send data back and forth like I am between OBS and VNyan, like I can't, because they have to share GPU frames. I literally don't have any other option. Like, they have to be on the same GPU, and they have to be on the GPU. You can't put it on the CPU. I do have to see the GPU also, like, because of Twitch's enhanced broadcasting, that is on. So the thing you have to understand about GPUs is they actually have, there's two parts. There's a lot more than two parts, but the main part is like 3D rendering workflows, and that is one section of hardware. And then encoding and decoding is a separate section. So I can't move the encoding off, but like, again, they have to, because of how the graphics pipeline works, they all have to be on the same place. So like, I have to be on the same GPU. There's kind of no way around it. So optimizing the room by 85%, again, should solve most of my problems. And we'll stop crashing. And the reason why we're crashing is because the GPU's driver is crashing because the GPU is overloaded. So that's just kind of how it is. Hey, Lancer. That's a hefty street. But yeah, let me see. Let me paste it in real quick. If you guys are really interested on multi-GPU stuff, you should check out. Is the light from the... No, it's... The lighting is not good. I can say that. It's only gonna get bigger. Thank you. The lighting is not good, but also the number of faces is really fucking bad. But yeah, if you want to, if you're curious about my like multi GPU setup and like the pitfalls I ran into, this is the YouTube video. Is it due to the model case? That is part of it. Also, some of these consoles right now have the internals modeled as well. And obviously you do not see those. So, well, it's dynamic lighting. It's not static lighting. Can you make all the models faceless? It's the polygons. Like, and we found out that like Lulu's hairpin had like 10,000 polygons or like 100,000 polygons, right? Like, or faces. It's one polygon, but it had like so many. And so she is not gonna have her hairpin, for example. So, in the new one. So there will be a lot of again, like Crispy is a hero for optimizing all this stuff for me. He did it surprisingly quick too, which was nice. But it has to get in. So he optimized it in Blender. It was good in Blender. Now it's got to go into Unity. Once it's in Unity, we can export it. And I told him, I was like, hey, don't worry about optimizing the lighting. Crispy will do that. But like, if you can get me something that has less polygons, I think we should be able to stop crashing. Console and shells and paste it over some basic polygons. Yes, we probably could. We probably could. I mean, but basically, like, there was like, there's a process called decimation, which basically simplifies geometry. And that was done to literally everything. Even more aggressively than Model Guy did initially. Because it used to be even worse. And so just like getting it all more staticky, right? But yeah, we could have probably just done pictures and had the weird rotation thing where they always face the camera. Probably would have been fine. Very, very much learning experience. So, actually, let me go over time machine. Let me go over the schedule. So this is the schedule for the week. Probably do that for the model case when helped out there too. I mean, it's gonna be again. It'll be down to 600 and 1,000, which will be nice. And that will really alleviate the pressure that we're facing. Basically, again, 85% reduction in geometry, which will be insane. And then, again, like, in my mind, there is no way that it cannot be more performant. I don't think I'm going to go back to, like, still trying to run everything on the same GPU, especially when I found workarounds. But hopefully it should stop the crashing, which is the main thing that I want. Okay, so this is the schedule for the upcoming week. Tuesday, we're going to be watching Arrested Development. That's tomorrow, and we will be finishing it off. Then I don't have anything Wednesday or Thursday. I'll be taking those days off. Friday, I'm going to be playing The Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, and Royal Bunny will be joining me. So that'll be fun. And then sort of the similar thing is with Puma on Saturday the 22nd. We're going to be playing Little Kitty Big City. And then Sunday, I'm going to do a coding stream. I've been wanting to do one for a while since I've been watching Eggersman do it. We're mostly going to be working on the website. We might also work on the like animation and like Swole stuff. Monday, we're going to try out this visual novel. The dev kind of reached out to me. It was like, hey, you know, you were playing Tsukihime. Like, you should try out my game. And they like messaged me like 3 times. And then I looked into it. And they were a VTuber at one point. So I'm like, you know what? I'll do it. So it's called Malviolence. It's free. And then if we finish that one early, although I'm a little scared about the puzzles. I've kind of heard that the puzzles are like really brutal. But if we finish the first one, there's a second one that's also free on Steam. And the dev is currently working on the 3rd entry. And that's the schedule. So, this is the meme of the week. It's by Neko. Wowee! Neko made this. It's a PNG, I swear. You're lying. With Swolecat and Swolebay. This is definitely from Jimmy. It's meows to you. This was the cat of the week, the double cat of the week. And then this one is from Toxic because it's from fucking Reddit. Tall, blonde, and gorgeous. Painfully thick. A burger. With all the Konosuba girls. So that was what was going on this week. But yeah, I'm really hoping that I'm hoping so much that the room will be in a good state and then we can move on with our lives and I can stop talking about it. I'm gonna let it go though, because I can feel myself getting more and more frustrated and I don't want to be that. But hopefully this will also solve the issue where the game was laggy. Because it didn't really matter if it was in the world or not. For some games it was mattering. But I think some of the time it didn't even matter. It's like, well, it's in OBS or it's in the world. Doesn't matter. Still fucking broke. So that should be fixed too, which I'm very much looking forward to. So tonight we are going to be playing this game called Road to Empress. Apparently it's a pretty solid game from China. Room changes sound exciting. Dude, I want it so bad. And again, anytime I get like, if I get too frustrated, I'm just going to message him. I'm going to be an annoying cat. I'm just going to go meow, 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 meow. And just continuously annoy until I get what I want. Where is the Steam? Oh, this is what I'm looking for. Sorry, I did not have a chance. I was running a little late because I got distracted with working on the stuff. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow, meow. Hi, Witch Hunter. What? Oh. I'm just not gonna touch that computer. We're just gonna keep going. Can you guys chat? Is chat dead? Did Vinian just die? Okay, Vinian just died. Can you guys hear me? See, this is what I'm saying. This is gonna keep on happening. Okay, give me a sec. Go to Empress. Road to Empress 1.
How goes the lighting situation?
It has not changed. I haven't gotten anything. I'm gonna I mean, like, I guess I'm gonna message him again.
Big yikers.
Yep, this is another case of the GPU overloading because VNAND crashed. And if VNAND crashes, I'm okay with it. If OBS crashes, we are in big fucking trouble. So, give me a sec.
Girl, what? You think I'm about to explain render pipelines when I'm literally floating above all these mortal concerns? Finance boy handles the numbers, I handle the tilde vibes tilde. If the lighting doesn't manifest correctly, that's between Swole and his kpoo's karma, bestie.
So yeah, model guy just got back to me. Apparently there's an issue with, there's an issue now with the textures now that they're, combined. Oh. Now did OBS crash? Nope, looks like it's VNAN again. The VNAN can't start. No, not really. Oh. Okay. We'll try this again. We will try this one more time. 1004.
Accursed Vignon.
Go to horny jail.
Nope, I do not have that. That is my problem. I don't have anything. That's the problem that I'm in. I don't like.
I got a V that will make you say yawn
I mean,
right here.
I have something
And scrab.
with less. I guess I have stuff without the furniture we could try. But I think I was still running into the same issue. All right, here we go. We're back. That's me as a tank, I guess, or a Blastoise. Okay. But I think there was even yeah, we were running the poverty thing for a while, and then this was supposed to work, and it hasn't worked. So I guess that's a good call. I should switch back to the no furniture if I don't get something soon. I'm just gonna write that on to do. Switch back to no furniture for because I do have a safe room. You're that's a good call. I don't know if I can switch that on stream. So let me check real quick. World scenes. I think I might have actually set up a safe room world. All right. Set room world. Let me see. Oh, come on. Sorry.
Sole, sole, sole,
Hey,
sole,
Mako.
sole, 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 sole.
I don't remember. Oh yeah, okay. Okay, here's what we do. This actually should help. Safe. There we go. Hopefully less crashes. I don't know if this will work. Oh. I don't remember if I still have the PC. I forgot we could do that. I forgot we could do that. Maz, you're supposed to make me remember. Here's your waifu wings. Also, welcome in, Neko. Remember to rob my fucking furniture. What? Guys, I'm not reading. This is too much text, and it makes me hurt my eyes. I don't like men who show their feet. I like women do it. I find it so hot. I find men's feet disgusting, but I find it so hot when you open the door and somebody opens the door. So they just wear socks, you know? Like, give me the socks. I want to see your socks. I don't want to see your feet. I don't know who that is. Anyways. Anyways. Okay. So here we go.
I got something for your mods to remember, right here.
I know!
Scrab.
If only they would remember. If only they would remember. Alright, we should be here. We got Road to Empress. I'm not really going to worry too much about it, okay? A cinematic interactive drama. Also, yo, thank you. Okay, let's click start. I hear good things about being on the road to Empress. Also, can you try? Can one of the mods toggle spout? Yeah, that's why I made a whole site for you guys, so you can look it up. Yeah, so now we can point. Actually, the performance seems like way better. All right, storyline, characters, bloopers. All of this is locked. All right, let's enter the palace. Wait, we got mail? They had mail in ancient China? Thank you for your purchase and continued support. Please collect your props. 600 flowers and 600 eggs. To see bloopers, select characters, then press bloopers tag. Congrats, but I didn't do anything.
Swole, thanks for adding raid info to your site.
Yeah, no problem. We're gonna make it even better. Thumbs up. I hate my thumbs don't really work on the gloves anymore. Claim all. Congrats. Delete red. No mail left. Shop. What's in the shop? Why do I want to buy flowers and eggs? What the fuck is going on with all these eggs? Feel like this is a fundo game. What are my feats? Marketing maven, counterplay, profit. Peepa disaster, yes sir. I don't know what these are. I think these are achievements. Clean and tidy. Okay. Millionaire. All right, let's enter the palace. Let's figure out what's going on. In this majestic, how long can you survive? Inspired by Wu Zetian, China's one and only female sovereign. Your choices shape your fate and everyone else's.
Boy, Moon K wants to know why there's eggs in this game. Like, is
well, I
this
mean, I'm
some
gonna
kind
restart
of
that,
investment
so.
opportunity you're about to pitch us, or what? Explain yourself.
Do you have to ask when I'm doing a cutscene, man, every single time, please? No, I mean, like, unmute him. He's already here. He's already talking. But I would appreciate it when I click the game, I can listen to the cutscene. Because we're gonna keep on doing it every single time. All right. Are we good? Neko, can you refund Bouquet?
Herb called Excellent Returns. It's an egg futures market where you can bet on which eggs will produce the most profitable meow 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 meows. This is what I call poultry folio diversification, Moonkesh.
All right. Any more? Anybody else want to do stuff? before I get in. Now is your chance. If you're gonna ask a question, please do it right now. Okay, do it.
I got something that you can mute, right here. Pan scrab.
Anybody else? Okay. I'm gonna start the game. If somebody does another question, I'm gonna restart the game. Okay. All right. I didn't see the fucking thing. Now I gotta learn how to delete my fucking save data. God damn it. I wanted to see what it was saying. Right click, properties. Updates. Background outline? Huh? Okay. Installed files. Browse. Road to Empress. Where are files saved? Hey, Eggers. No, I'm not gonna undo ad block. Maybe I'll just fucking delete the entire game. I guess we're gonna uninstall the game. I'm sorry, guys, that I'm getting pissed, but like, I hope it was worth it. I hope it was worth it, because, yeah, I guess we'll uninstall the entire game. Uninstall. We'll wait for me to install again. Alright. Install. Save data. Steam, how to clear save data for game. Hey Paz, how's it going? There it is. Shoulder presses. All right. All right. Well, I gotta figure out how to save, like, clear my fucking save data. Hey, Spade. Everything keeps on crashing. Things are still not going. Here we go. Hey, Spade. Yeah, otherwise my room's gonna, like, stream was already, like, threatening to crash, so. Well, let me just try to load it up again and see if this works. Oh, come on. Go to the game. Alright. Let's try again. Let's see. No, I wanna... Can I, like... delete account? Confirm. What? Why does it open a web... Fine, whatever. We'll just accept that we're not gonna fucking see that cutscene. I guess we'll just fucking accept that we're not gonna see it, because I actually wanted to see what was going on there, but I guess we're just gonna. I can't find it. I was hoping deleting it would do it. I don't want to go through all the problem with deleting the fucking, turning off this thing or whatever. We're just not gonna see the cutscene. We're in the Taiji Palace. Uh-oh. Do we want... We're claiming our identity. We're going to be
Go to horny jail.
Wu Yuan Zhao. So here's the problem that I have. Is that I know that Chinese is a tonal language. If you guys didn't know this, Chinese has 5 tones. And so basically, the intonation of each syllable determines its meaning. So you can have, like, you have all the syllables, right? But the way you inflect them, and I don't know Chinese, I know there are 5 tones, but my problem is I don't know. Obviously, this is how we would write it, right? Because we're dumb guaylo, right? But how is this supposed to be pronounced, right? Like, what is the tone supposed to be? Also, welcome in, Icy. We're playing Road to Empress. Apparently, this is us, and we're going to be on the road to Empress. Okay, so we are Wu Yuan Zhao. 5th rank Kairen. Oh. At the age of 14, you enter the palace of your... Oh, God. Kairen to the Emperor. Palace gates. Oh, my God. A glorious legend for you to create has begun. That's us.
你是刘希？
罗西？是啊。
太好了！自父亲调离利州后，
Old friend.
便再也没有见过了。没想到，在这儿能见到你。其实，
Uh-oh.
希儿的父亲早就不在了，
Oh, no, her father's passed away.
只有姐姐了。
Oh, that's our cousin.
这个是我入宫前娘亲给我的，就作为见面礼赠予姐姐吧。入宫后，我们要互相照拂才是。我替姐姐戴上。
Let me wear it for you.
你娘亲送你的，我怎么能收呢？姐姐就收下吧，这太贵重了。
It's too much.
是的，姐姐。不行不行。
Uh-oh. Who's this gonna be? Donwo Chamberlain, consort of the princess.
见过贵妃。
She's got a crazy dog. Wait, is she the Empress?
What the dog doing?
好美啊，难怪陛下宠她。若我是男子，我也喜爱这样千娇百媚的女子。
Consort. She's the consort. Okay. Does that mean...
“主子，这些就是今年选入宫的新人们。” “这是哪位才人的？倒是别致，本宫很喜欢。”
Uh-oh, she's gonna know it's ours.
起来说。
Oh shit, how do we do we take the credit? Do we take the credit? Do we say it fell? I feel like see, this is hard. I think it is a Shih Tzu. Win her favor? Do we say it's our? I mean, technically, it is ours. Technically, it is because she gave it to us. But like, this is the but the other girl's like her cousin, and like her dad died. Like that feels bad. Don't be a snitch and claim it. See this. Well, see, here's the problem. So I've been I don't know how this happened, but now on YouTube, it keeps on recommending me this guy who does Rakugo in English. And he had this one short about drinking manners and how you're supposed to, like, you don't pour your own sake because that makes it seem like everyone else is rude. You know what I mean? You know, he's been, I feel like he's been popping off. I really like his style. I feel like I need to, like, it's weird though. Like I can tell he trained under like a Japanese like Rakugo artist because of like the way he delivers some of his lines. Like, I mean, obviously he has, but it's just like in the delivery. Like he'll try to say stuff for like really, really fast. It's like really funny. No, I think if we say it fell from the sisters ahead, that's lying to her. That's bad. We're not doing that one. If we say it's ours, this is the problem. If we say it's ours, is this girl gonna be pissed at her, or would she be more pissed if we said it was hers? Because she technically gave it to us, right? Like, obviously we don't want to make anyone, but like if we say it belonged to her, she could also get mad. It's like, I have two problems, okay? Number one, I don't understand women and what's going on. Number two, I don't understand the Chinese and what's going on there. So I don't know. I have no idea. You know what? You want Bub? We are gonna do it. We're gonna just say it's claim ours to win the favor. We're just gonna say it. We're gonna see.
贵妃，这是妾的。这宫外的样式很是别致，可否赠与本宫？
Gold declines. Oh shit. Fuck. All right, we're not gonna hesitate. We're not. I think we have to. I think we have to agree. Be ruthless. Show good. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think we have to say, yeah, go for it. Oh my god. All right, we're gonna go for it.
能得贵妃喜欢，是妾的福分。别说是一个小小的电话，就算是你的性命，也在所不惜吗？
Even if it was our life?
本宫不过是开了一个小玩笑。瞧瞧你，怎么脸都吓白了？ピンポン，通知がありますよ。这牡丹最是称美人，若是额前以牡丹为画，才可称为绝代佳人。杜若。
来人呐，带下去。
What？
贵妃，我到底做错了什么？
贵妃最爱的便是牡丹，这后宫之中也绝无第二人敢戴。你倒好，不过小小的